want to say there's nothing wrong with me because I cried, and it's the 15th time I've seen that video. I'm still crying. I'm like, oh my God. Being a mother, I sat there and thought about the few struggles that I had as a mother, and I just imagined these women that I was really blessed to have a very small part in their early recovery and their journey. Brittany, Miranda, and Jana, I'm just so proud. I'm a crier. There's nothing like watching a child and the wonder and the magic and the heart and the spirit of a child. And if anybody's an agent, you should sign those two kids. And I don't know why they're not doing the ask, because I think they did. So I'm just like fluff now. To save a life, what is the price to save a life? And we all know the outcomes, and we all know we need long-term treatment. And a mother and child in that unique circumstance of saving a family and generations of families of the children that they're gonna have. What would you ask? What would be the price for your mother or your sister or your grandmother? And God knows we have grandmothers on our campus today. What would be the ask? Today, we want to challenge you. Every single person in this room, 400 people strong, can give something. We did the math. We give 200, excuse me, that was a lot. I was going to go like 200,000. 2,000, see, that's why you can't have me do the ask, because I can't do the math. 2,200, somebody say it for me. $2,200 is an average every single woman that we serve, hundreds of women coming through our doors, that we provide that support that can stay in longer term treatment. And some women get much more than that. We want everyone to have that opportunity. And with 400 people in this room, if each person gave $562, we would serve 200 women next year. And the generous family that's sitting in this room that's going to match dollar for dollar, that means we can serve 400 women. 400 women in the same venue and the same light as what Brittany told you, that if they did not have the opportunity to get into treatment with us, they would be having their child in an unsafe environment, if at all. We have the blessing to have a 2.5, 3-week-old beautiful boy on our campus today that would not have been here with us, but would have been in prison with his mother. And that's a true story every single day on our campus. I'm here after a very long journey. I've been a therapist for 33 years now. A lot of you know me from different circles, and you know that I've built treatment programs all over up and down the coast of California. And something kept calling me back to New Directions, and I cannot explain it. I keep telling them it's like a vortex, a spiritual vortex that can keep sucking me back. And I was off building and doing other things, and every Wednesday I'd show up to New Directions to do psychodrama, and that's how most of those beautiful ladies know me. It's a little scary and intimidating, but I love it because I'm a little crazy like that. And every Wednesday I'd come, and then there was these Wednesdays where I'm not supposed to be there because they're supposed to go to equine therapy. And I'd go in my little car, and I'd show up on Wednesday, and the girls would go, "Hey, what are you doing here? It's equine day." And I'd go, "Oh, crap, I did it again every Wednesday. Keep coming back," right? That's the motto of the story. So something drove me to New Directions, and it was a feeling I had never, ever experienced in all the places that I've worked and I've been in and I've created. It was a feeling of home, like familiar, like I knew deep down in my roots I had been guided to be there for whatever purpose, and I think maybe it's standing here in front of you guys today. And I'm so grateful and I am so blessed. Our founders, Faith Strong could not have been named any better. Her faith was so strong. Her belief was so strong. She walked into rooms where women were not allowed to say, "I'm an alcoholic," because you were a drunk and you were worthless. And there was no treatment for you. when they came into those rooms like Betty Ford. But she was bold and she was brave and she asked. And she said, no matter what, every woman deserves the right to be treated with dignity, with their child, and to keep their families together. Why wouldn't we want that? That's the cornerstone of our society, is to keep our families together. And Faith knew that, and she fought for that. And she gave us the ability to be standing here, as our founders have given us that gift. So every woman on our campus is touched by her life, and the legacy of every woman that has been a part of New Directions, has walked through our doors, and has given back to us. Faith would say, no matter what, and I'm asking you, no matter what, give something. In a few moments, your table captains are going to ask, they're going to hand you their, not just yet, because then y'all are going to run out, I know, because it's time to go. You get your pledge cards. We want you to fill them out. We want you to make a no matter what commitment. $562 of 400 people in this room. And that's doable for you. Do it. And some of you can do more and some of you can't, and we know that. But you're called in your heart to know that what you give holds value. Whatever dollar you give goes directly to serve that one woman, and that one woman could be the women that you saw standing up here earlier. Brittany, Miranda, thank you, and their children. And to spare those children from having to be pulled in to the throes of addiction, not knowing if they will recover. You're giving them new life. I want you, as you're sitting here today and thinking about these women, to know that you matter in their lives, as they said and as they shared. They would not be up here without the foundation and the support of this very moment and this very breakfast. And think of the women that are coming, that haven't got there yet, that are still waiting for their yet. It's a commitment every day, one day at a time, that we all make. If you know me, and there's a lot of people out here that know me in doing this, I have never asked for anything. I'm a person that stands by being of service, and my life is richer, and I'm able to stand in front of people because I've given away everything that I have. I have my husband to attest for it. If it wasn't for him, I'd probably be bankrupt, honestly, because I'm so willing, because I believe that's our primary purpose on this earth. Give what you have. Give what you know. Share your heart. Share your love. Our clinical motto that we've adopted now in the last year is love, compassion, and kindness above all things and in everything. So that is what is enveloping our women. That is what we were truly giving to them. And with your support, we can give them 110% of our time, of our talent, and of your treasure. Now, we don't just ask you to give, we give too. I want you to know 100% of our staff made a pledge and a commitment at our giving campaign. Every single staff member gave of their paycheck, from the detox techs coming in, and you know how they get paid, y'all, right? All the way up to our beautiful executive director, myself. We make that commitment, and we do that for an entire year and every year. So we want you to join us in that pledge, because we know if we can do it, you can do it. I know that when you listen to the children and it pulls on your heart and you think about it, and I know when you leave in this room you're going to forget, but I don't want you to forget. If you heard anything else today, I want you to remember the voice of Celia and the voice of Miles and how they spoke to you. That was their story, and they gave that for us to hear and to honor and to treasure, and that is the miracle of recovery and the miracle that's possible for our women and our children. So please, I'm going to ask the table captains, along with my husband, who's out there, honey. You got a couple of tables to take care of, boo. Pull out your pledge cards. There's a pledge card in there for every single person. It's a no matter what. Whatever you can do, but not only that, remember you have your talent and you have your time that you can volunteer and give back, as Tanya said, to support our women in those ways. So go ahead and pass those out now. Honey, stop videotaping and pass your cards out, boo-boo. He's sitting there videotaping me. All right. Do what you can. Fill out your pledge card, every single woman. Anyone you've ever dreamed of being sober, do it in honor of the women in your life that are sober today and the ones that you're still praying for that are out there. Give them that hope and give them that dream and that vision of keeping their families together. Please do this no matter what. I thank you.
Excuse me. Hello.
Yeah.
Get her by yourself. You want to get her by yourself? Okay, you're good?
Am I good?
Let's do it one more time. Come on, open your mouth and say